Private markets are undergoing a significant transformation, driven by the convergence of asset classes and increasing demands for transparency and speed. Financial services firms are under immense pressure to modernize their operations and maintain a competitive edge. Enterprise AI emerges as a powerful solution in this landscape, offering the ability to streamline processes, reduce risks, and enable smarter decision-making. By leveraging AI, firms can effectively address the challenges of a rapidly evolving industry, ensuring they stay ahead of the curve and meet the growing expectations of stakeholders. This technological advancement not only enhances operational efficiency, but also fosters innovation and resilience in the face of market dynamics.
We're really looking at helping our clients get on with their digital transformation, remove where they have friction, embedding some artificial intelligence and intelligent automation in their day-to-day operations so that they can focus on their day-to-day in a more value-add way, but also to help them future-proof going forward.
Data is a common buzzword we're seeing in the industry right now, but it really is becoming king when we're talking about today's investment environment. Success for these managers often hinge on accessing, consolidating that data and acting on it quickly.
SS&C Investor Services was one of the first global SS&C teams to harness CBluePrism in our global operations. Firstly, because when we were told we had full access to the use of the technology, my first reaction was, who doesn't want to play with robots in their day job? And of course, how could this help us with a lot of our processing that was very high volume, repetitive that we do every day?
In the financial sector, we have seen that there is a convergence of asset classes, there is a convergence between institutional and retail investors, and there's a convergence between public and private investing. This has led for us to have lots of information coming our way, which means that we have much more regulatory pressures, we have much more transparency pressures, we have much more pressures vis-a-vis our clients.
By leveraging intelligent document processing, asset owners, so your foundations, your endowments, insurance companies, they can integrate those updates directly within their IBOR systems. So think in Advent Geneva, Advent Genesis. So you're able to get real-time portfolio analysis, where in the past, you may be looking for a month-end process to capture all these documents.
Once you start thinking this way, you start looking at the processes that you're doing. There are so many more opportunities to use this technology, not only to drive change, efficiency, enhancements, and reduce FTE cost and risk, create capacity in a different way. It really will transform the way your teams look at how they're doing their job. It can't be underestimated how transformational this will be for your business and how exciting your teams will get as they get more involved in being able to participate in this change, drive this change, and deliver this change.
I think we're already past the stage of being the first mover, as AI and IA are already in here.
Private markets firms manage vast amounts of complex data on a daily basis. Enterprise AI significantly streamlines these operations by automating repetitive tasks, thereby enhancing overall efficiency. This automation not only speeds up processes, but also frees up skilled professionals to concentrate on high-value work that requires their expertise. From document processing to critical decision-making, AI is revolutionizing back-office operations. By leveraging AI, firms can reduce errors, improve accuracy, and ensure compliance with regulatory standards. This technological advancement is not just about efficiency. It also fosters innovation and allows firms to adapt swiftly to market changes, ultimately driving better business outcomes and maintaining a competitive edge in the industry.
What we wanted to be able to do was identify what we wanted out of this. Was it FTE saving? Was it to reduce risk? Was it to increase efficiency, effectiveness, quality, accuracy? And also what we wanted to do in being able to free up highly skilled people within our teams from this really boring, repetitive work we have to do every day.
So intelligent automation is allowing us to access that data faster, more efficiently when processing it. Often we'll see, for example, a fund manager using an order management system like SS&C's ES. These systems can centralize your data and deliver cutting-edge analytics. They're now prepared to leverage AI tools like predictive modeling and natural language processing.
Pillar number 1 is operational risk. In operations, which is the backbone and back office of organizations, there's a lot of brain work that's going on for helping organizations make better decisions in the front office. By implementing artificial intelligence and intelligent automation, we can not only look at back office hygiene, but also we can see how front office can make better decisions by implementing these new tools and technologies.
And as we started to build in that confidence and that knowledge and gain the successes in those processes, what we were starting to gain was not only the reward of proper analysis, using the approach of building the blocks of these processes, but also that confidence in knowing what we were doing was actually yielding results.
The example that we've been using, and it's really, you can see where alpha is generated by a result of using intelligent automation and enterprise AI, is where investors have long purchased those bundled residential mortgage-backed securities. So let's think they're getting access to 200 loans in one bundled security with a layer of fees, where we're now able to do with enterprise AI and reading those documents, reading those lengthy servicer notices, we can take those 200 individual loan items and make direct investments into them.
Unstructured documents, such as investment statements and loan agreements, present significant challenges for private markets firms due to their inherent complexity. Enterprise AI, through intelligent document processing, effectively addresses these challenges by rapidly extracting critical data without requiring people to read through long and complicated documents. This transformation of complex information into actionable insights significantly enhances decision-making processes. By leveraging enterprise AI, firms can reduce the time and effort required for manual data extraction and focus more on the evaluation of this information. This technological advancement empowers professionals to focus on strategic tasks that drive business outcomes.
Throughout the industry, to this day, regardless of best efforts by custodians, we still are dealing with a number of unstructured document feeds. Think about these as alternative investment statements from a third-party administrator like SS&C, transaction notices, loan documents, even municipal issue or prospectuses. These are long, sometimes pretty tedious to read documents that need to be reviewed quickly and cleaned up.
This is where we really have major gains internally at SS&C. And what powers results for asset managers, hedge funds, insurers, and private capital clients. Next, we will look into it with our second risk pillar, which is regulatory risk. By enhancing these operational efficiencies, we will then be faced with making sure that we are regulatorily aligned and we don't accidentally cause any non-compliance issues.
So these document agents are completely powered by enterprise AI. They are reviewing complex documents, extracting key data, while keeping a human in loop to ensure nothing is missed, right? So sometimes you may be logging into a portal and they have a CAPTCHA requirement. We want to make sure that we are following the right procedures, making sure that we can put a human in the loop when necessary.
It meant we were able to with agility, be able to flex ourselves, change our direction much more easily within the control of our own teams. And I would probably say from a final message is that if you're starting this journey, the success for rolling this out would be that you need that senior buy-in.
So this is really happening at the moment at SS&C and with our clients. There are some organizations who are falling behind and I think what we are waiting for that that big push that this is going to be mandatory for all of the organizations by the fact that the technology has moved there. At the moment, there is still some, oh, wouldn't it be nice, but I'm not so sure, or there is some kind of a resistance, but I don't think that resistance will be here much longer.
Enterprise AI significantly enhances efficiency while also fortifying risk management. By addressing operational, regulatory, financial, and reputational risks, firms can safeguard their operations, ensure compliance, and build trust with clients in an increasingly scrutinized industry. Enterprise AI-driven solutions enable firms to identify and mitigate potential risks proactively, ensuring robust operational resilience. By leveraging AI, firms can maintain stringent compliance with regulatory standards, reduce the likelihood of financial losses, and protect their reputations. Ultimately, the integration of enterprise AI fosters a culture of trust and reliability, positioning firms to thrive in a competitive and highly regulated environment.
This will then lead us to financial risk. We want to make sure that we are reducing our financial risk by making sure that we have our safeguards, that we are not breaching any kind of regulatory requirements, and making sure that our operations are functioning efficiently. But also, we want to be able to use the tools and technologies that are available for us in order to make sure that we are taking advantage and maximizing our profitability.
So the managers being more efficient, reviewing those notices, getting the relevant details out, but also you're now seeing where you're not paying that level of fees on top of it. You're able to invest in those individual mortgages versus the bundle. You may be saving up to 50 to 100 basis points. Within a larger asset owner, that could be a real material amount.
The messy and opaque systems damage trust with the LPs and regulators. So that's what it is. And we want to be able to make sure that we can explain and have that quality control and the brand protection. When we talk about, for example, wire fraud incidents that could cause some damage, we have wire code.
And it's during that time that you can really see the level of customization and bespoke elements that have introduced themselves across the processes you do day to day that is really taking the capacity out of your teams. I would say that once you start thinking this way, you start looking at the processes that you're doing. There are so many more opportunities to use this technology, not only to drive change, efficiency, enhancements, and reduce FTE cost and risk, create capacity in a different way.
I think the main thing is that these tools have become more and more accessible. What seemed like a high hurdle to access, build out your automation process are now becoming more relevant in the industry. And a lot of the tools within SS&C have built-in AI functionality.
As private markets expand, firms must balance technological adoption with the essential human trust that underpins client relationships. AI enhances scalability and decision-making, but it is crucial to maintain the human connections that define these partnerships. By integrating enterprise AI, firms can improve efficiency while ensuring that personalized human interactions remain at the forefront. This balance allows firms to remain agile and responsive to client needs, fostering trust and loyalty. AI-driven insights can support professionals in making informed decisions, but the human element ensures these decisions are aligned with client values and expectations. Ultimately, the successful adoption of AI in private markets hinges on its ability to enhance, rather than replace, the human touch that is vital to building and sustaining trusted partnerships.
Using AI in an irresponsible manner is very dangerous for any organization. So if an organization has not built their safeguards and is relying on the information that's purely available, for example, from generative AI, just the simple fact that generative AI can be hallucinating information, because I find it quite endearing that generative AI wants to make sure that it can give us answers.
By leveraging intelligent document processing, asset owners, so your foundations, your endowments, insurance companies, they can integrate those updates directly within their IBOR systems. So think in Advent Geneva, Advent Genesis. So you're able to get real-time portfolio analysis, where in the past you may be looking for a month-end process to capture all these documents.
When you identify the right people as the subject matter experts who extract from your team, you have to allow for the fact that it is going to be difficult for people to take time to look at what they're doing every day. People will get defensive, but I think if you make it very open, very transparent, very collaborative, and you involve people in making these decisions, being able to be very open about the challenges that they're facing every day, it's hard for them to let go of what they know and what they do.
The demographics are changing rapidly, and the Gen Z is moving quite quickly upwards. So the big error would be if organizations, wealth managers, and family offices, if they're not looking at what's coming and looking at their product as a platform, as a unified platform.
As we started to build in that confidence and that knowledge and gain the successes in those processes, what we were starting to gain was not only the reward of proper analysis, using the approach of building the blocks of these processes, but also that confidence in knowing what we were doing was actually yielding results. Another happy byproduct for us was that we would never have been able to make the time within our business to stand back and review every process we were looking at end to end.
Private markets are at a pivotal juncture, driven by the convergence of asset classes and the increasing demands for transparency and speed. Financial services firms are under immense pressure to modernize their operations and stay ahead of the curve. Enterprise AI emerges as a powerful solution, streamlining processes, reducing risks, and enabling smarter decisions to navigate the complexities of a rapidly evolving industry. The convergence of asset classes, institutional and retail investors, and public and private investing has inundated the financial sector with information, leading to heightened regulatory and transparency pressures. This necessitates a reevaluation of existing processes and the adoption of transformative technologies. Enterprise AI offers numerous opportunities to drive change, enhance efficiency, and reduce costs and risks, fundamentally transforming how teams approach their work. Private markets firms handling vast amounts of complex data daily can leverage enterprise AI to automate repetitive tasks, enhance efficiency, and free up skilled professionals for high-value work. From document processing to decision-making, AI is revolutionizing back-office operations, addressing operational risks and ensuring compliance. Enterprise AI not only boosts efficiency, but also strengthens risk management, safeguarding operations, ensuring compliance, and building trust with clients. By reducing financial risks and maximizing profitability, firms can make more informed investments and save significant costs. As private markets continue to grow, firms must balance technological adoption with maintaining human trust. AI enhances scalability and decision-making while preserving the human connections that define client relationships, ensuring firms remain agile and trusted partners. In this transformative journey, senior buy-in is crucial for success. By embracing enterprise AI responsibly, firms can navigate the complexities of the financial sector, enhance operational efficiency, and build a resilient and trustworthy foundation for the future.